What's up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your boy Mars. As you guys see, we are here in Forza Horizon 5. And in the background, got a special car for you guys. It's the Knight Rider. It's from the Universal car pack here. And the car is actually really, really quick. So I got two tunes to give you guys. One's going to be rear wheel drive, the other one's going to be all wheel drive. It's going to have a lot of power. We're looking at from 1100 horsepower to 1700 horsepower. So, like always, everybody new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and let's get right to it. So we got the 82 Universal Studios K.I.T.T Knight Rider. Let's go here to the upgrades, custom upgrades, and this car pack costs like 10 bucks. I mean, to get 5 cars or whatnot. But all in all, the original engine here, as you guys see, is going to have 1,137 horsepower. It weighs 2,600 pounds, so it's great. Honestly, the power to weight ratio on this car is insane. It traps really, really well. So we're going to start off with the original engine, leave it rear-wheel drive, and put in the twin turbos. We're not going to do the wide body, which is like that funky, cool-looking space out of shuttle thing, but we're not doing that. It adds a lot of weight, no need for it. Right over here, we're just going to put all of the parts race. This was a very requested vehicle, so they said, like, you know what, let me pay $10 and actually grab the vehicle and tune it. Twin turbos, guys, as you guys see, put all the same parts as the ones that I'm putting here. And I also wanted to do it at night too, so I just wanted to do the whole video going to be at night. And I think it's already daytime's already coming up, but it is what it is. Let's go over here, guys. Make sure to put race on there. Rally, the best suspension to put on drag cars. Full weight reduction, no roll cage needed, and put the rest of the parts like the anti-roll bars and stuff like that. Right over here, we're going to put race on the clutch, on the drivetrain, on the clutch there, and on the transmission, we're going to go race on there as well. Drive line race, as you see, and we're going to go drift on that differential. Now let's go to the tires, most important part here. Drag tires all the way in the bottom, no width in the front. Then we got full width in the rear at 305s. The back of the rim is bigger at 18. The front is okay, left it alone at 15. And make sure to grab any wheels you guys want that are super light. Got these hole shots on there, deep dish, looking pretty cool. All in all, the car has always been black, and I mean, it's just, that's the color for it. So not gonna change it from that. If you guys want to put spacers to make it look more aggressive, you guys can. And that is it with that. Let's go right to the tune, guys. You got 55 in the front, 28.5 in the rear. Here goes the tune. It's 220, 390, 250, 185, 140, 110, and 0.90. Nice back-to-back gears here. 2 on the front, 0, 0, 0, and 7. Then we got 65, 65. We got soft in the front, stiff in the rear at 330. And then the vehicle's raised all the way up, front and rear. Then we got 1, 8.7, 8.7, and 1. Nice equal distribution with the rebound and bump stiffness. Nothing with this or this, and 100 and 100. So let's bring this monster outside for a little spin here. I think the sun should be coming up now. There we go. Thing looking awesome. Look at the light in the front, how it goes side to side. Really, really cool. Let's take a look at the inside. Super crazy how the movie was. I don't even think I was born when this movie came out, but yes, let's go and take it out for a little spin here. With the power to weight ratio, this car moves really, really good. People were telling me to make this car, and I was like, man, okay, go spend 10 bucks. I'm gonna show you guys my settings really quickly. These are my settings. Make sure to be standard on steering, guys. If you are in simulation, you will spin. Standard is where to go. Manual with clutch on everything else. So just have the same exact settings that I have here. To get the vehicle, it is this one here. This is the Universal Car Pack. It's about $10. You got all these, movie cars, and that is it. Let's go to the drag, quarter mile, half a mile. Really, really nice. I mean, even the sound is just, all you do is hear. You don't even hear the, kind of just hear like air, pretty much. But yeah, really, really cool car. So this tune is mainly for the quarter mile. You can use it on the half a mile. Go the half a mile and use it. But with the original engine here, mainly will be used for the quarter mile. You're going to see the numbers and traps in the quarter mile, and you're going to be like, wow. You probably will have to detune it if you want it to be compatible, like compared to be able to race with the other cars, because it's actually OP. The car is actually OP compared to the normal drag cars. So let's do a little bit quick reverse and forward burnouts there. And to launch the car, you press the e-brake, gas, and clutch. When you press the e-brake and gas, you're going to see your RPMs shoot up. If they do not shoot up, you got to move the car back and forth, right? And then you got to roll into a stop. See, so the car is rolling, and I just hit the stop like that. That's rolling into a stop. So do it again, e-brake, gas, and clutch. Boom. Now that I did the e-brake, gas, and clutch, I have 3 buttons pressed down. If I press down on the clutch on and off really quickly, I can get a little bit higher there. My telemetry here is 25 on boost, and the torque is 628. And all you got to do is let go of the e-brake and the clutch, and it'll do a really, really nice wheelie there. Transitioning the gears back to back to back, finishing off the fourth gear at 177 there. Probably with a finer tune, you can probably get it to do like 178s, 179s, which that is insanely quick. That is very, very quick. But normally for the brackets, the car will have to be 1,000 horsepower, so you have to detune it. Add weight to it because it weighs 2,600 pounds. Normally they do about a 2,800 pound bracket, so you probably got to detune it and stuff like that. But I still think this car will still move fairly quick and be a very, very strong competitor for the quarter mile. Let's see what it does here with the original engine on the half a mile real quick, and then we can show you I can show you the big boy, big motor, 1,700 horsepower V8s, e-brake, gas, clutch. See this thing wheelie? Oh, there we go. Really nice. And let's see what it finishes off here in the 0.6 of a mile. Remember, this is a little longer. Look at that, 202 in the 0.6 of a mile. Let's go now, fast travel here to the festival and load up the other tune. Load up the 17. Both of the tunes are already in the storefronts here for everybody to snatch. Let's load up the 1,700 horsepower. I was trying to do it rear wheel drive, but what it does with the 1,700 horsepower, it's a tune that you have to make your first gear extremely long, and what that does is you're just gonna lose your 60 foot very bad. So all wheel drive is the best way to go for it, and then majority of the people will do it all wheel drive either way. So all wheel drive 7.4 liter V8s, as you guys see, 1,700 horsepower, weighs 29 on the dot. It is all wheel drive and no universal wide body. Besides that, all you got is turbo options. Slap in the turbo options, and then everything else is exactly the same with the rally and the suspension. You're just going to put the rest of the parts to reduce weight. For weight reduction, no roll cage. Never put a roll cage in these cars. And that is it. And over here, we're going to put this stock. Stock is already in race because the rest ones are also just other gears, so leave it in stock. Put that one race. Make sure to put that one race there as well, or drift actually, sorry. And then tires, of course, same exact concept. The drag tires, no width in the front, full width in the rear. 18s and then 15s in the front, and then any wheels again you guys want. I got what wheels I got? I got these here. These are also super light. They also look pretty kind of cool. So I got those on there, and that is it. That is it. That is it. Let's go right to the tune, guys. 28 now that we're all-wheel drive, and final drive is 220. First gear, as you can see, how long even all-wheel drive, how long the gears are. It's 260, 190, 140, 110. And 0.80. That's it. Only 5 gears, 0.80. Zero everything out in 7. 65, 65. Soft in the front, stiff in the rear at 350. Raised all the way up. So it's still tuned, even though it's all-wheel drive, it's still tuned like a real drive car. 199 and 2. Nothing, and 100, 0, 100, 0, and 7D. Main reason is this, because all the power, majority of it, always goes towards the rear, even in real life. So that's why it is tuned like a rear-wheel drive vehicle. Here we go. The sun is finally coming out, looking dope. Now we got that V8, and I like doing that. Let's go right over here. Get those tires hot, of course. It's going to be e-brake, gas, and clutch. Same exact concept. Let's bounce on there. We got 22 pounds of boost. 851 on that torque. And all you got to do is let go of those two. There you go. If I can get the tires even hotter, it'll grip even stronger. But as you can see, this thing just wants to hook and book. Boom. 230 consistently. 230, that brackets it in the 230 vehicles, which honestly is pretty quick. Honestly, it's pretty nice. There's the 220s, the 230s, 240s, and of course it's like the 250s, 260s, but there's only a few vehicles that are doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, as you can see, it still wants to wheelie even on an all-wheel drive setup, off the line with the launch that I got here. Of course, you can always do finer tunes. That's why I give you guys the full tune setup. Just so you guys can tweak it, make it quicker, that good stuff. So, all in all, really nice car. I mean, it is $10 to get, but it is a very quick old school muscle car that moves. Look at, there you go. Look at that. Just grip and take off, and just going. There you go. 230 consistently. Really nice car. Hope you guys get it. Hope you guys, just have it. And that sums up the video. Hope you guys like it, subscribe, enjoy, and I'll see you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody. Bye now.